The whispers of forgotten ages echo through time, carrying with them the wisdom of civilizations long past. Ancient texts, weathered by millennia, hold within their pages profound truths about humanity's place in the cosmos. These texts, often overlooked in the modern age, are treasure troves of knowledge waiting to be rediscovered. Indian trials, steeped in tradition and spiritual understanding, offer glimpses into the very nature of existence. These ceremonies, passed down through generations, are more than mere rituals. They are living connections to the past, embodying the essence of ancient wisdom. These echoes, faint though they may be, speak of a grand design, a purpose woven into the fabric of creation. The intricate carvings and patterns found in ancient stonework are not just art, they are messages encoded with the knowledge of the ancients. They tell of a time when humanity lived in harmony with the natural world, guided by unseen forces of benevolence. In those days, people understood the delicate balance of nature and their role within it, fostering a deep respect for all living things. A time when the veil between the physical and spiritual realms was thin, allowing for a deeper connection to the divine. This connection was not just a belief, but a lived experience, where the spiritual and physical worlds intertwined seamlessly. But these ancient voices also warn of forces that seek to disrupt this balance, to ensnare humanity in a web of fear and despair. The ruins of ancient battlefields and ominous symbols serve as reminders of the consequences when harmony is broken. To understand the challenges we face today, we must first heed the wisdom of our ancestors. By studying ancient texts and listening to the stories of elders, we can gain insights into the solutions that have stood the test of time. We must delve into the depths of ancient knowledge and rediscover the truths that have been obscured by time and the machinations of darkness. This journey into the past is not just an academic pursuit, but a quest for enlightenment and understanding. For within these ancient teachings lie the keys to unlocking our true potential and reclaiming our rightful place as guardians of this earth. These teachings offer guidance on how to live in harmony with the planet and each other, providing a roadmap for a sustainable future. The journey will be perilous, but the fate of humanity may very well depend on our willingness to listen and learn. As we navigate this path, we must remain open to the lessons of the past, for they hold the power to shape our future. In the annals of history, few names evoke such primal fear and revulsion as Baal, a deity of ancient Mesopotamia. Baal's influence extended far beyond his geographical origins, casting a long, ominous shadow over civilizations across the ancient world. His followers, driven by a potent mix of fear and fanaticism, engaged in rituals that chilled the blood and haunted the soul. Animal sacrifices, often involving the burning of live offerings, were commonplace, the air thick with the stench of blood and charred flesh. But it was the human sacrifices, particularly the offering of children, that truly marked the depths of Baal's depravity and cruelty. These acts, far from being random acts of barbarity, were believed to appease the deity, ensuring bountiful harvests and warding off misfortune. The worship of Baal was not simply a matter of blind faith. It was a calculated system of control designed to keep the populace in a state of fear and subservience. The priests of Baal, wielding immense power, held sway over kings and commoners alike, their pronouncements echoing the will of their dark lord and master. The ancient world was a battleground of ideologies, a clash of titans vying for the hearts and minds of humanity. It was a time when the very essence of civilization was being shaped by the forces of divine and mortal will. On one hand stood Jehovah, the God of the Hebrews, a deity of justice, compassion, and unwavering righteousness. He was a beacon of hope and moral clarity in a world often shrouded in darkness and uncertainty. On the other loomed Baal, the embodiment of chaos, cruelty, and insatiable hunger. His presence was a constant reminder of the primal fears and base instincts that could easily consume humanity if left unchecked. Jehovah demanded obedience, not through fear, but through love and understanding. His commandments were not mere rules, but a covenant, a sacred agreement that promised a harmonious existence in return for faithfulness and moral integrity. His laws, etched in stone, served as a moral compass, guiding his followers towards a life of virtue and purpose. They were a foundation upon which a just and compassionate society could be built, offering a path to spiritual fulfillment and communal harmony. Baal, in stark contrast, craved subservience, his followers driven by a desperate need to appease his volatile nature. His demands were insatiable, his wrath unpredictable, and his promises of power often came at a terrible cost. Why then, one might ask, would any choose the path of darkness over the light? The allure of Baal's promises was potent, offering immediate gratification and a sense of control in a chaotic world. The answer, in part, lies in the human condition itself. Humans are often drawn to what seems easier or more immediately rewarding, even if it leads them away from their true potential and deeper fulfillment. Fear is a powerful motivator, and Baal, with his promises of worldly power and protection in exchange for absolute obedience, offered a seductive alternative to the more demanding path of righteousness. His followers were often those who felt powerless and sought a quick path to strength and security. The worship of Baal, therefore, represents a fundamental betrayal of the human spirit, a descent into the abyss of fear and self-preservation. It is a path that leads away from the light of communal well-being and into the shadows of selfish desire and moral decay. It is a stark reminder of the constant struggle between our better angels and the darker impulses that lurk within us all. This eternal conflict within the human soul is what defines our journey, challenging us to rise above our fears and embrace the higher virtues that Jehovah represents. The celestial realms, far from being realms of untainted purity, have their own tales of rebellion and betrayal. These stories, often shrouded in mystery, reveal a side of the heavens that few dare to speak of. The fallen angels, once luminous beings of light, chose to turn their backs on the divine, their hearts consumed by pride and ambition. They were not merely cast out, they made a conscious choice to defy the order of the cosmos. Cast out of heaven, they descended to the earthly plane, their celestial grace tarnished by their transgression. Their fall was not just a physical descent, but a spiritual one, marking a profound transformation in their very essence. But what drove these beings of light to embrace the darkness? Was it a moment of weakness or a calculated decision to seek power beyond their given roles? Some ancient texts speak of a war in heaven, a conflict that erupted from the very core of celestial society. A cosmic clash of wills that shattered the celestial harmony, leaving scars that would never fully heal. Others whisper of forbidden knowledge, secrets so profound that they could corrupt even the purest of hearts. These secrets were said to hold the power to alter the very fabric of reality. The allure of such knowledge was irresistible to some, leading them down a path of no return. Whatever the reason, the fallen angels found themselves bound to the earth. Their powers diminished, but their influence still potent. They became the tempters, the whisperers of doubt, forever seeking to undermine the divine plan. Their methods were subtle, planting seeds of discord, fanning the flames of anger and greed. They exploited the vulnerabilities of the human heart, turning virtues into vices, seeking to lure humanity away from the light and into their embrace. Their influence was insidious, often going unnoticed until it was too late. Fanning the flames of anger and greed, they thrived on the chaos they created, feeding off the negative energies they stirred. Exploiting the weaknesses inherent in the human heart, they became masters of manipulation, turning brother against brother and friend against friend. The fallen angels, forever exiled from their celestial home, became agents of chaos, their very existence a testament to the seductive power of darkness. They were a constant reminder of the thin line between light and dark, good and evil. Their story serves as a cautionary tale, a warning of the dangers of hubris and the corrupting influence of forbidden knowledge. In the end, the fallen angels are a reflection of the eternal struggle within us all, a battle between our higher selves and our baser instincts.